Hey everyone. Hey Kaz.
Hey Ma, how are you, sweetheart?
I am dealing with a high strung little ferret right now. She turned 4 months old today.
Already?
Yep, today's her 4-month birthday. Hey Tea Berries.
Oh,
Hey Sassafras, Cat Eyes. Hey Black Eagle. Black Eagle, you keep telling me that and I keep answering you. And I told you the next time she lives in Maine, like 30 minutes from me. Email me, monkeygirl@live.com. Fiona. Oh, goodness. So, Black Eagle. If you ever want lobsters, Black Eagle's the girl, Kaz.
yes, please.
She's the lobster lady.
Hey, Jess. Hey, GB.
Hey, Jess. Hey, GB.
Oh, we're on Jess's big screen tonight. Ooh.
Do you have your glasses in with the one thing out? Oh, she's going to show
Yes.
us. Oh, Jesus God. Only you, Kazaroo.
Of course. I'm unique.
So what are we talking about tonight?
Well, we're talking about these devastating deaths that's happened in Idaho and Virginia with these university students.
And Virginia.
Yep, Idaho and Virginia, yeah.
3 football players and 4 Idaho students, 1 in custody and 1 at large.
It's horrible.
She sold 900 pounds in 1 hour of lobster.
Oh my gosh.
Have I heard about the Shaquille Robinson story? You know what, Cat Eyes? I think I ran across that today. Was she the pretty black girl? And there's 2 people, 2 white men that they're questioning or something?
That's from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, I think it's a two white men and what happened to her. And I think, I don't know, Kaz, maybe we should look at it. I think I have the story right, but there's so many stories.
Oh, there's too many.
All right. Is that who is that who it is, Cat Eyes? The two white men that they're looking into or something? All right, let me get my note card. Let's start with this 2-minute video where she breaks down all 7 cases. I actually heard that the Idaho students, if I'm not mistaken, it was involved a knife.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, the crime was in Mexico.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 24 hours after she came back from Mexico with her friends.
We'll have to look into that. Hey, Pine Mountain. We'll check it out. All right.
Yeah, I'll look into that one after we've done the live.
What's the matter, Fiona? Do you want to say hi to everybody real quick? Hang on, guys. Fiona wants to talk. Say hi.
Fiona.
Come here,
You can hold it still long enough. Oh, she died in Cabo. Okay.
If you don't get off of my headphones, you little turd. All right, real fast, guys. And I'm putting this little monster in her cage because she is I think she's on meth tonight. I'm not sure. You ready, Fiona? You ready? Say hi.
Worm. She's a wiggly.
Look at you. Say hi.
I want to get down, Mum. I want to get down and play.
Jeez Louise, this little monster. She's on meth tonight. Hey, get off my back. She died of a neck fracture.
Oh, cry.
Okay, Fiona. You know what? She's getting ready to go in her cage. She is definitely high-strung tonight. She wants to be a movie star. She has a lot of energy tonight. A lot of energy. Too much for me. I'm too old for this.
Oh, please.
I think she's nestling now. I think she's going to bed. Oh, gosh, please take a nap. Okay, so this is a short video. 7 college students killed in separate homicides, Virginia and Idaho. Unbelievable.
Loss of students. In Moscow, Idaho, 4 University of Idaho students were found dead in a home near campus Sunday. And in Charlottesville, Virginia, 3 University of Virginia students were shot and killed last night. John Yang has our report.
Pardon me.
University of Virginia Police Chief Tim Longo was in the middle of briefing reporters this morning when he got the word he'd been hoping for.
We just received information the suspect is in custody.
An emotional moment for Longo and for students like junior Emmy Smith, who had sheltered in place overnight.
It's partially a relief that this is over, but it's just, how do we move forward in a time like this?
Move forward from about 10:30 Sunday night, when a shooting left 3 students dead and 2 others wounded after a bus trip to Washington, D.C. to see a play as part of a class.
I have 2 people shot.
Officials said the dead were members of the football team. Starting wide receiver Lavelle Davis Jr. from Ridgeville, South Carolina, in his 3rd year. Sophomore Devin Chandler, also a wide receiver from Huntersville, North Carolina.
What a shame.
And linebacker Deshaun Perry, a senior from Miami. A former football player, Christopher Darnell Jones Jr., has been charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder and use of a handgun. Longo said Jones had come to school officials' attention in September after reports he had said he had a gun.
The comment about Mr. Jones owning a gun was not made in conjunction with any threats.
In a 2018 interview with the Richmond Times-Dispatch, Jones spoke of multiple suspensions from school for fighting while growing up in a Richmond housing project, a much different environment from UVA's picturesque campus designed by Thomas Jefferson. For Emmy Smith, the shooting was a shocking event.
I was just in my room with my friend watching movies on a Sunday night, and I faintly heard gunshots go off. We were instantly bolting the doors, closing all the windows, lights off, moved the floor away from any and all windows.
Overnight, students were urged to shelter in place during an intense manhunt. Some slept in libraries. Across the country, at the University of Idaho in Moscow, Idaho, another shelter-in-place order Sunday after 4 students were found shot to death in a home near campus. Officials are releasing little information in that case, but both events are a grim reminder of the nation's epidemic of gun violence. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm John Yang.
2 universities.
Now, what is weird about this is they had to come in here, and I actually read this, and they had to make a correction. Am I muted?
No,
Okay.
no.
And it says, correction, our story said that 4 people killed in Idaho were shot to death, but police have not yet released the cause of death, saying only that it was being investigated as a homicide. We are waiting. Now, from what I saw on this one article is that I could have sworn they brought up a knife, but I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and go in with this next Virginia Tech one. That's horrible. And his mugshot. Yeah. I'm going to show you guys his new mugshot. And I'm not saying this has anything to do with anything, but he almost has like he's changing his look, like maybe he is getting a little bit into the Muslim culture.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you his picture after this. Maybe they'll show the new picture on this one. But he looks like an ex-football player. Like, I mean, mental health is serious, guys.
2 universities are grieving the tragic
Oh, this is the
loss
same
of
one, guys. Sorry, let me see. Hang on.
Hey, Jennifer.
Here we go.
Hey, Ling. Hi, Palm Mountain.
Cat Eyes, why don't you email us at MonkieMar True Crime that story, and we'll definitely look into it. Hey, Jennifer. What a senseless crime.
Hey, Lana, darling.
We know that 3 football players,
Be nice.
Isabel Davis, Devin Chandler, and linebacker Deshaun Perry, were killed on Sunday night. Running back Mike Hollins and an unnamed female student
hey,
were also
Moonshadow.
shot.
Hey, Lana.
Are currently being treated. The suspect is a former football walk-on, Christopher Darnell Jones, who was apprehended Monday after a manhunt. Today, Virginia Athletic Director Carla Williams and Coach Tony Elliott speaking for the first time since the tragedy.
Feels like it's a nightmare, to be honest with you. And I'm ready for somebody to pinch me and wake me up.
This is heartbreaking.
And say that this didn't happen. You prepare for this job. There's no chapter on a situation like this. And so I'm just trying to figure out step by step how to be strong for these young men. The first meeting was really, really tough. You know, really, really, really tough. Today was much better.
It's so shocking that you just want to love on our players. And so that's where we have spent our energies. That's where we've spent our time. And I think that's what we need to continue to do.
At this point, with the sequence of events and the timing, I've just been focusing on loving these players, consoling the families, trying to make sure that there's no ripple effect with the guys on the team. Because again, this is something that nobody is prepared to deal with until you're inside of it. So you have a football team that is grieving, that is hurt, but there's also very, self-aware that this situation is bigger than football, and it transcends football. In due time, we'll collaborate on the path going forward in terms of on the field play.
You could hear the anguish in his voice, the pain on his face, as we're joined now by Mark Schlabach, who's joining us from Charlottesville. And Mark, we mentioned earlier that fourth player, running back Mike Hollins. What's the update on his status?
Hollins had a second surgery this morning at UVA Medical Center. He was shot in the back. A bullet was lodged in his stomach. He had emergency surgery late Sunday night to remove the bullet. Doctors went back in this morning to examine whether or not he had any internal injuries. I talked to a Hollins family spokesman earlier today. He told me the surgery went well. Doctors expect him to make a full recovery. He was taken off of a ventilator when his mother arrived in Charlottesville from Baton Rouge on Monday. He couldn't talk because he was intubated. He wanted to tell her something, communicated with her, and he asked for a notepad and wrote down, "How are my teammates?"
Oh, gosh.
Absolutely heartbreaking as he continues to heal. We did hear just now from Coach Elliott on that path moving forward.
Oh, my
Mark, what comes
gosh.
next for this team and the Virginia community as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of grieving. They're trying to help the players cope with the deaths of their fallen teammates as best they can. Know that Jones, the suspect, was transferred to the Charlottesville jail earlier today. He's awaiting arraignment on 3 felony charges of second-degree murder. The games going forward, the Cavaliers are scheduled to play Coastal Carolina in Charlottesville on Saturday. Both Williams and Tony Elliott said that decision has not been finalized. They'll make it together with some input from the players.
Sad. And it's college
also scheduled
football
to play
season
rival
right
Virginia
now.
Tech in Blacksburg in the finale on November 26th, and no determination has been made about that game as well.
For now, a community in mourning. We will bring you the latest as this news continues to develop. Mark Schlabach with the latest from Charlottesville. Thank you, Mark.
3 lives lost.
3 lives, and they were on a bus going to a play. So this is his new picture, the guy that is doing the shooting in UV. Just horrible. And someone asked if they were related, the 4 people in Idaho. I don't think so. They all have different last names.
Yeah, they're just classmates and teammates.
But there's a new article out about something about the extra people. We'll get into that, about the 911 call, and there was extra people in the house when that call was made, and crazy. So this is his new picture. Oh no, I keep trying to find it, but it's opening up in a tab. Oh gosh. Hey Junie, so this is him now.
Oh, I see what you mean. The beard type thing.
Yeah, he's kind of got the little beard kind of going. He's got the hair cut down short. I mean, he could just be growing a beard. A lot of guys have beards now, but was he going through something? Was he kicked off the team? But at the end of the day, I mean, did he target it, or did he just go shoot up a bus? But were there only guys going to the play? Was it just a football team? Let's get into here's the police statement right here. Let's see what happens with this one, if it's anything different on an update. And that's all I have on the UV shootings.
Yeah, Lilac.
I'm glad that. Go ahead, babe.
Lilac said she doesn't understand why such hate these times that we live in. I mean, I totally agree. I mean, bring back the 60s when it was, flower power, all love.
But why is he facing second-degree murder charges only?
Yeah, I wondered that. If he brings a gun to a scene, he's purposely going there to shoot them. I would have thought that would have been premeditated. Hey.
Right?
Indiana women's basketball defeated Bowling Green 61 for
Wait,
the
what
Hoosiers'
is
fourth
this?
straight win of the season. 6 Hoosiers.
Okay, so here it goes on. The search for the suspect may be over. It's understanding this is a terrible crime, motivated him to commit it is just the beginning. University police will continue to work with their partners in law enforcement to investigate this shooting and provide additional information about those efforts as we are able. And then I think we heard about them. The president spoke. Yeah, that was what we just heard in that last article. Very heartbreaking. The head coach, Tony, spoke. Yeah, this is what we listened to about them talking. Horrible. And Governor Glenn Youngkin made a statement extending sympathies to the UVA community and applauding the efforts of law enforcement for bringing the suspect into custody. I wonder if there were all male on that bus going to the play, just like the football team.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know, would a second degree murder in Virginia be if you decide just to go open fire on a bus full of students and it's second degree because you didn't pick anyone in particular that you wanted to shoot? You know, like second degree murder, that is BS.
Yeah, I agree.
You got a car driving by you? Yep.
No, it's Tony and his mom.
Listen, go get Tony, please. I want to talk to Tony. Does he got on booty shorts?
No, he's driving. He's on the right on mower and he's going past our house.
Is he wearing a banana hammock?
Oh God, no. He's
Hey,
full
Joan.
on. Is he full on? What they call it? You know, the high vis clothes.
Right, Joan? I thought so. He's close. Tell him to either put some sexy shorts on or back away from the scene. Joan said they said they were going to see a play as part of a class. I'd assume other class besides the football team. I would too. You would think so. I mean, so it's just, you would think like if guys and girls were together, like maybe they would be like, I don't know, we're going to have to wait till it unfolds. You know, we could always look on Twitter too and see if anybody who was actually on the bus is coming out with anything. We'll get an update on this. What you saying, baby?
I just said hi to Joan.
Okay, let's start from the beginning article and we'll work our way to where they have where they're now saying about that person that was in the house, other people in the house when the 911 call was made.
My eye's doing well, thanks, Junie.
And growing fear in that Idaho.
Am I the only one that loves him right here? David Muir.
I don't know who he is.
You don't know who David Muir is?
No, darling, I don't.
Well, Kaz, meet David Muir.
Hello, David. Nice to meet you, dear. Go away, Tony.
Tony. Pine Mountain said The news station I watched showed a full bus load, said the students had to sleep in the library. Yeah, we watched that, Pine, in the beginning. That video where they were saying that that night the student, while the guy was out, that students had to sleep in the library. This David Muir is like your Australian lady that I watch on 60 Minutes. He's been around for a long time. He's married to a man. I love him.
Fear in that Idaho college town where 4 students were brutally murdered. But we've now learned tonight about 2 other roommates who were there, but who survived this. ABC's Kana Whitworth in Idaho again tonight.
Tonight, police in Idaho pouring over the crime scene inside that off-campus home where 4 college students were brutally murdered. Investigators say the 2 surviving roommates have been very cooperative with police.
Potentially they are witnesses. Potentially they are victims. We want
potentially
to protect
they're the key to this
they're
whole
the key.
thing.
Exactly. Potentially they're the key to this whole thing.
Tonight, some shops are closing early. There's frustration with police and fear in the community.
Did you hear anything that night? Anything out of the ordinary?
No, I'm like 50 yards away.
Yeah.
It was like, that's scary for me.
Police walking back early that there's
No, Joan, I didn't. I don't know if I would like to see them, but I think I might kind of want to. But if you could email that to MonkieMar True Crime, I think Kaz is able to check emails. Are you able to check them?
Of course.
Yeah, MonkieMar True Crime at Gmail. MONKIE.
There's no threat to the public.
We still believe it's a targeted attack. But the reality is there's still a person out there who committed 4 horrible, horrible crimes. So I think we got to go back to there is a threat out there still, possibly.
Investigators piecing together a timeline with videos from that night. 2 of the victims seen here at a food truck on their way home from a bar.
Twitter
the other 2
these
had
videos
returned
and
from
see
a
what's
party.
new on there.
Police found no signs of forced entry, but Kaylee Gonsalves' sister telling us that people were in and out of the house all the time.
When I'm looking at this door, there's it's like a keypad with numbers on it. But that's how they got in and out.
So there is that door. There's also a backsliding door. And I will say, yes, there is that keypad lock on it. And my sister was absolutely a door locker. This was the party house and it's been generations. And so I won't say that they were very private with that code.
And David, just moments ago, the coroner confirming that all 4 students were stabbed to death. This, as investigators say, they're going to local stores asking if they recently purchased a...
I was right. Who on God's earth does that? What?
Hey, Patty. How are you, darling?
Wait, I can't. I'm going to throw up, honestly.
Oh, don't do that. You'll have to
Somebody goes in to a house and stabs and kills 4 20 and 21-year-olds, and there's 2 other victims in the house. Oh, we're definitely hitting the Twitter feed. I can't believe it. I thought I did hear it was a stabbing, but then I thought, that's really...
How did they overpower 4 young adults?
Hey, Patty, that's what I'm saying. Would you stun gun them first, or did you
There's 6 adults, young adults in the house. 4 brutally murdered, and 2 are left alone.
Exactly.
A fixed blade knife. What investigators won't say is why it took nearly 8 hours for a 911 call to be made. And David, tonight, no suspect and no murder weapon.
The question's only growing tonight. Kana Whitworth, thank you, Kana.
There's a lot of questions going in my head at the moment.
Yep. And I'm going back to the beginning to the latest. So that was the first. Who does that?
That's really...
Like, seriously, like to go in there and stab 4 students with 2 other students in there?
Yeah.
I wonder who. Oh, I really hope it's Don Lennon. I love him too. Come on, you can do it. Hey, Junie. Takes a very special Nutter Butter.
Report any suspicious activity and be aware of your surroundings at all times.
The city of Moscow, Idaho is on edge.
We do not have a suspect at this time, and that individual is still out there. We cannot say that there's no threat to the community.
The college town shaken by the brutal killings of 4 young University of Idaho students. Police say the victims, all members of Greek life on campus, appear to have been friends, pictured in this photo posted by 21-year-old senior Kaylee Goncalves hours before their deaths.
We know that these homicides occurred in hours of Sunday, November 13th.
Wait a second, I looked away. I missed that.
Kaylee was
November 13th.
Kaylee was killed alongside 20-year-old Xana Kernodle, a junior, 21-year-old senior Madison Mogan, and 20-year-old freshman Ethan Chapin.
Look at how beautiful.
Their bodies were found inside this home on Sunday, across from the campus. Officials said there was no evidence of forced entry into the home. Police say the 4 arrived home after 1:45 a.m. Sunday, but were killed in the early morning hours. There were no calls made to 911 until noon that day. Though no weapon has been located, Moscow Police Chief James Fry said all 4 victims were killed with
the what?
The local coroner described the gruesome scene to CNN affiliate KXLY.
There's quite a bit of blood.
Hang on, let me.
911 wasn't called until noon the following day.
It was a pretty traumatic scene to find 4 dead college students in a residence.
The police chief has also revealed 2 additional roommates were in the house at the time of the killings. Neither of them sustained injuries. The chief declined to say what information the survivors shared with police.
We're not going to go any further into what they know and what they don't know.
Families who would have been planning Thanksgiving dinner are now forced to deal with a tragedy.
We're just trying to process it. It's not a call that you think that you're going to have to speak with the funeral home directors and the FBI and have it hit national news.
Ethan Chapin's father also issued a statement Wednesday calling on police to release further information about the case. The statement reads, quote, "Further compounds our family's agony after our son's murder. I urge officials to speak the truth, share what they know, find the assailant, and protect the greater community." For now, more questions than answers continue to plague the Moscow community.
No one would have ever imagined something slightly like this could happen in Moscow, Idaho, in such a small town.
I am told that these roommates are fully cooperating with the investigation, and while police have not labeled them as suspects, they are not ruling anyone out.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit suspicious here. How can 4 people get their lives taken away from them? There's 2 other people in the house that are unharmed. Would they sleep through 4 people having their lives taken away, and then they don't call 911 until the afternoon when this has happened in the early hours of the morning?
Right? Very strange.
Very strange. Hi, Lisa.
So they said that they used, and I never heard of this, they said they used a 6-bladed knife.
I thought he said a straight-bladed knife, to be honest with you.
Well, they have 6-bladed knives.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
I don't know what a 6-blade knife is. I thought I heard a 6-blade knife. And it's definitely an interesting knife that you buy because it's got like the 6 blades on it. Look at this. I'm not saying that's what they use. I have no idea, but I don't even know what I don't know. Insane. Maybe they said a fixed blade.
It could be fixed blade, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, God, who does that?
It's bizarre.
How are you getting these emojis? Which emojis, Jennifer? The ones that the hearts and the prayers? You don't have emojis? Serrated is what they said.
Serrated. Oh, so it's like a bread knife type thing.
I don't know. That takes a lot to actually be able to stab one person, but yeah, to stab one person, but to stab four. And what were
Yeah,
the two other people in the house doing?
exactly, because the article I read, it said that the four were stabbed with a knife, although they've not found the weapon, and it was unclear whether the same knife was used on all four victims. So,
All right, here's the last one I have. This is the newest article. I think it was out 3 hours ago, and they're talking about the roommates that were home could be key. They didn't see anything, but then again, guys, if this house is right across the street from the college campus, how much CCTV they have to have? They have to have some. And that girl said that she was a door locker. One was a slider and one had a passcode. You know what we should do, Kaz? We should look up one of those students' names real quick and see the address where they lived and see who their roommates were.
yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that maybe two of them were roommates and one might have been a couple, but I'm just assuming because there was a guy there.
Yeah,
Maybe a
I've got all
couple.
the names.
Yeah, can you run one real quick, Kaz, and see the address if the house matches, and we'll check out who the roommates are?
Yeah, because I know where they're from too.
All right, so this is the last one I have. This was actually out at 6:14 p.m. today. Another man that look at
And they were bright lights in our community and are deeply missed and remain in our thoughts and our prayers. We've been working with Moscow police since we were notified on Sunday of the crime.
3 girls and 1
We've helped
boy.
with asked and continually pushed for information whenever possible.
Oh shit, T-berries. Hey, Leisha.
Knowing that we cannot interfere with the important work and good investigations that are occurring. We just want justice for these victims.
We do need to be aware the individual is still out there, right? We need to be vigilant. We need to watch out for our neighbors. We're a community policing community. We've said that for years, and it's a community that watches out for each other. We need to continue to do that until we can close this off and make an arrest.
Cat
Piece
eyes
of
will look
information
after
we
this
get,
video.
we're
Yep.
following up to ensure that nothing has gone unturned. We want to have the individual identified, who is the suspect of this eventually. So we are literally looking into every aspect of everything. Yeah.
Canodal and Chapin, that's the guy, they were dating. So very interesting. I'm just trying to find their first names. They're only getting their surnames and how to find it. I'll go with that. Go backwards rather than forwards. Are you still there, Ma? She ran away.
No, I'm here. I was going to pull up the picture so that you can tell us which ones we're dating. I like to know what's going on. Hey, Jen B.
Okay.
Yes, Jen. Two people in the house were there, and they didn't get stabbed, but 4 people were killed and stabbed.
Zana, Canoodle,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy were dating.
So Xana's the one with the glasses on her head.
Her head, yeah.
So they were dating, and the two of them.
Yeah, they were at a party on campus, and the other two had actually. So they weren't together. You know, they weren't out together. They just happened to.
So one of them probably, what is it? Maybe the 3 girls were at the house and the boyfriend was visiting, whatever the case may be. Let's jump into Twitter because there's a lot on Twitter right now. Scroll through Twitter. Kaz, can you check the email? We got the story that
Oh, okay.
Idaho murders investigators seen gathering evidence inside the home. Yeah, we'll look at that. Let's see what else is here. I mean, how horrible. Yeah, this seems to be the big article right here. These two.
Oh. So I sent us 3 emails.
There needs to be justice. Yes, there needs to be justice for sure. I want to see what this is. This Fox video. Let's go check this out.
I'm going to drop them in Discord.
Well, you can open it, Kaz. Let me
Yeah,
just
I'm
play
going
this
to put
one.
them in Discord though. They're easy
Oh,
for me
okay.
to pull them up.
Let's play this one video that they're looking at for things inside. Fox, be nice. Please be nice, Fox. Don't be mean to me today, Fox. I don't need a picture-in-picture.
Oh,
Just
it's
looking
doing
for the
a heck of a
video.
lot these days. It's very frustrating.
Hey, my elderly cats. Hey, Gail. Hey, seashells. Be nice. I don't want picture-in-picture today. Why does Fox...
Over the years, I've seen what loyalty can do for business. These people have helped me build.
Oh, my gosh.
All the videos that Cat I sent us are in Discord. No?
I keep going back to the when that guy came and killed those kids at the University of Florida way back. That was just, my parents had a house in Gainesville, and was that a scary place at that time.
Oh, come on.
Cat eyes.
Oh, wow. You get the swab.
Mm. Could you imagine having to go to that crime scene?
No. But I suppose you become desensitized to it after a while. Just like a paramedic, I suppose.
I don't think so. All right, you want to show us what she had?
There's 3 different videos. Okay, the first, I'll just pull it up here. There is one, move down slowly. There is one that shows, new video shows alleged fight. And this is with WBTV. Just open it up.
Hey, Pamela.
Did it prime?
Yeah, Pamela, my parents had a house in Gainesville for a very long time. Danny Rollins, yes. Oh, that was a scary time. So this why she's pulling that up. I'm looking at another article, and there's a the food truck video is what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, where the girls are getting some food. That's a couple of hours before.
Okay, yeah, we'll look at that one in a second. Pull that one back for 1 second. I've got the food truck video.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll look at her. We'll wrap it up with her.
Okay.
But let's go and see. Here's the food. I don't know what the food truck video is, but they were talking about it. So
that's it in the top right-hand corner. That is gone. Oh, what's the name? Oh.
Her right here.
Yeah, that is Madison and Goncalves. I don't know what her first name is, but it's Madison Mogan and
did you find the address to the house where this happened?
Well, no, because I've been busy doing the other one.
Hey, Lorraine. Watch the guy in the white hoodie, Lorraine says. Let me go see the white hoodie. What, this big guy right here in the middle with the coat behind his back, or the guy down here with the bright white hoodie on?
No, that's a girl.
With the hand out right here.
That's a girl.
Okay, so which one am I looking at? This guy right here with the grayish white hoodie? This one? So what was this like just before? See, guys, you never know.
It will pop up, Lorraine says. Oh, it doesn't show. Okay.
They said it took place in the early hours, but police weren't called until much later that day around noon.
Yeah,
Someone
that's
dialed
weird.
911 to report an unconscious person. Fry wouldn't say who called 911.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with a stab wound there'd be blood.
Somebody in chat said they had a video. That's what I thought you were sharing. The video of the scene where they show, hey, Raybird, keep watching. It stopped, Lorraine. Let me see. Yeah, it stopped. Bless you.
Sorry.
There is lack of information from the university and the local police, which only fuels false rumors and innuendo in the press and social media. Where start from the beginning? The one that we just watched on Twitter? This one? Let's see. Here we go. This guy. I can't see chat, Kaz, so if Lorraine is saying something, please let me know.
Alright, so start from the beginning. Thank you. I had the sneezes.
I went to the beginning.
Yeah, Lorraine said yes. How do you say? No, the real video.
Where do we find that, Jen? And the one that they were talking about earlier where you can see the crime scene not the crime scene photos, but whatever it was they said. So the bigger guy is the suspect? That had the can of Coke behind his back? White hoodie. I'm blind, Kaz. I might be colorblind. Let's see if we can find
on those people on Kids Live. He has a white hoodie pulled over a ball cap, dark jacket and light shoes at some party, talks to the heavyset guy.
Let me see what this is.
Full-length food truck video. Okay, let me have a look for it.
It says food truck video of slain University of Idaho students offers timeline of their final hours. But this is not a video. 2 roommates were home during the killings. Chapin. So I don't understand how there was 2 other people in the house when 4 people were stabbed to death.
All right, I've got an 11 minutes and 59 seconds.
Pull it up, baby.
Hang on.
Yep. Yeah, Lorraine, Kaz found the video, so we're going to watch a big one so we can understand. I got one good eye going on the top video and one good eye on the bottom video. He was a triplet. The boy that was murdered, Leisha, was a triplet? Seashells is telling us no. Yes, they do, Gail. We live in a very scary world. Okay. Yeah, Kaz found an 11-minute video. I just can't imagine 6 people in the house. I mean, unless they were sleeping.
Sweetie, dude is actually in that clip that we were watching. I know exactly who it is now. I just watched Ickmel's
Okay, we'll
video.
play the video
It's
that you have.
Ickmel's. It's Ickmel's. So you're gonna
It's
have to-
okay.
Yep.
I'll drop Ickmel's link in the chat. Ickmel's is chill with me.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it's Ickmel's video. So careful.
Yeah, I know that all 5 girls were sorority girls in 2 different houses. Well, I'm gonna we'll do Monday. I have my oldest and my ex-husband coming into town tomorrow. I'm ready.
The F, and he
I
almost
gotta
looks
go
like
potty.
he storms off and then he walks into the.
And let me drop. Can you drop Ickmel's link in the chat too, please, babe?
Yep, I will as soon as I get this primed properly.
Person with the
We'll
hood
go
that
back to it,
walked
Lorraine.
Into the scene and speak with other individuals in the footage. Now, people on Reddit were pointing out this one person with a hoodie that walked into the scene. It looked as if he had walked in with them, but then he's just kind of standing in the background. And at the very end of this 10-minute video, you notice that the one guy that the guy with the hoodie is standing with points at the
That's him
girls,
here.
almost as if to say that, hey, the girls are leaving, like as if maybe this guy with the hoodie said he's with them, but
Kaz,
this
you really
guy
don't
sees
think
them
that we
walking
don't
without
see
him, and
those
so he
big yellow
notices as well.
arrows? Let it play. Let's listen to him. Just put it on 1.525 though. Yeah, let's listen to him. But can you start it back so we can watch the arrows?
Sure.
I love you.
Sure.
Oh.
I'm going to play you the video where these 2 girls that were last seen at this food truck on a Twitch live stream.
Pamela.
It says here that on Wednesday, chilling new video emerged showing Mogan and Goncalves at a food truck hours before their deaths. Police are reportedly looking to speak with other individuals in the footage. Now, people on Reddit were pointing out this one person with a hoodie that walked into the scene. It looked as if he had walked in with them, but then he's just kind of standing in the background. And at the very end of this 10-minute video, you notice that the one guy that the guy with the hoodie is standing with points at the girls, almost as if to say that, hey, the girls are leaving, like as if maybe this guy with the hoodie said he's with them, but this guy sees them walking without him, and so he notices as well, and he's kind of like makes a motion, like almost like WTF, and he almost looks like he storms off and he walks up into the distance. I don't know if the guy has anything to do with anything, but, and please don't do a witch hunt, don't go after anybody, but this is just observations from the internet and the video footage, and police have acknowledged that they've seen this video footage.
No, it's amusing though. It's fun to watch other people miserable. Yeah. Have a good night. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yes, I think I would like the But can I have like a free grub tuck on my like app?
Oh, yep. So what you want to do is we'll actually do this. There you go. Absolutely.
That's definitely strange.
That's the second one. Awesome.
Maybe I didn't have a free grub.
Right here.
And then what was the next?
Don't forget to remove the
The
spoon.
carbonara.
The carbonara Mac of the week.
Here, I'll grab it for you.
Excellent. And then click see rewards.
Enjoy.
And it looks like you not quite have enough points yet.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
$10.
I do have a big root of pork here for you.
Cool. Thank you.
47. Thank you very much. Where's the pen go, guys? Where's my pen? How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. I seem to have lost my pen, but that's fine. What can I get for you?
Can I get
just 2 John Ross?
Definitely.
I get thank you.
And 4 tacos. Oh yeah. How many 4 tacos would you like?
I'm opening up Reddit after
It's
this.
one, but they're like 6 to 7 ounce tacos. They're not like small little street tacos. I don't eat 2. 3 is a lot for me.
So 1 would be fine if I'm getting pasta.
Oh,
yeah.
I see him now.
That's going to
Lisa.
be almost 2 pounds.
I better get.
I didn't
Okay,
see
got
him
it.
before
2 pork
because I
tacos?
was just looking for a white hoodie.
1 5 cheese, 1 basil pesto, 2 pork tacos, $24.50 for you.
Thank you.
2 Don Plums.
79. Thank you.
I'm gonna do this.
He's definitely watching her. Watching that.
Yep.
If we decide to, since we listed.
Oh, people have fallen. People have fallen over you. Sorry, I'm talking to Twitch stream. Oh, you're so good. Absolutely. Thank you. How are you doing? I'm doing extremely well. What sounds good? Can I get a big burrito? Yeah.
I bet you that food truck does a great business.
And then you said a Mountain Dew? Yes, please. Excellent. Big burrito chicken and a Mountain Dew. We're going to do $11.
Kaz, can you turn them down a little bit, please? Like, we don't need to hear them too loud. I want to talk and not, like, I feel like I'm talking
Here's Mountain Dew and
over him.
Thank you very much.
Hello. I need 2 chicken burritos with extra slaw.
2 chicken burritos with extra.
Gen B, I can put this into my Photoshop and make it bigger.
$19 for you.
I know I have a
Absolutely. I can't do it right now, but I can do it and then upload it.
Yeah.
Asked me to make it bigger. I could have made it bigger.
Oh, Kaz is good, but we want to see the top. I don't know what corner we're looking at.
Here.
Well, go back out because now we can't see him.
They have Apple Pay.
That's
They
when I
have
go.
Apple Pay, right?
Of course we do.
He's right there with his hands
You don't
going
need
up
to
and
see
down.
that, dude. It's
You got it?
I'll do
that
5
guy.
seconds.
Okay.
It's the dude, yeah, right there.
Hey, please.
There's the girl and there's the dude.
Yeah, he was putting his hands up and down like he was doing the wave.
Yeah, that's him there.
Anything else?
Kaz, we see him.
And there's the 2 girls.
He looks little.
You got it. So I have a chicken taco and 3 5 cheese.
I can, hang on, let me just.
No, stop. I said he looks like he's a little guy.
In the match of the week?
Way bigger.
TJ. 0.
She doesn't listen, guys, and you guys thought it was me the whole time.
I said I can make this section bigger because you don't need
Yeah,
to
we see him.
You don't need to see him.
But I
can make it
said
bigger, I
he
think.
looks like a little dude. He doesn't look big. He's got really skinny legs. Yeah, can you mute the sound, please?
I can do that, dude.
Yeah, we don't need to hear them ordering Mountain Dews and subs. Okay, there we go.
Do you want to?
Now let's go back. Yeah, let's go back a little, Kaz, and watch him when he was doing his hands up and down, like he was doing like the wave. Oh Lord, today, guys. Yeah, we see him. We see him, Jen. He's right. He's got that. He's right with the brownish jacket on.
There.
Yep. We see him.
I'll just press play and I'll move it back up.
Yeah, let's watch him. Okay. I got to use the little girls' room, Kaz. You got to
Go
chat
back
to
a
the
bit.
people. Yeah, go back a bit.
Okay. I can't see it. A bit more.
Yeah, that sound with the guy with the money and the pen was like throwing my brain off. Yeah, he has like little legs is what he just looks like he had skinny jeans on, maybe.
It's not that little.
Yeah, Kaz, go back. Go back to where.
Kaz.
Go. Little further.
But he's not in the frame if I go too far back.
That's okay. Yeah.
Go
Right there. Perfect. Yep. Here we go.
Okay.
Let me get this comment off.
Get rid of that comment.
Yeah, we're a comedy show, guys.
I've
We
already
love
done
each
it.
other. And can you guys believe that, Kaz and I? How long have we been? 2 years, 3 years? 2
3
years.
years.
And we've never had a fight.
2 years. No.
We've
I mean,
never
I've
had a
been
fight.
watching you. Yeah, 2 years we've been together. Oh, it's the 2nd year anniversary.
Right. Okay. Where's this little creeper right now?
He's in the back here.
Okay. I see.
Can you see the white
him.
hoodie there?
Okay.
I need to
I
move
see
that
him.
up.
Yep. I see him. No, you're good.
Oh,
Oh, for fun.
oh,
You know what,
I
guys? I think she
swore.
does this on. I think she does this
I
on purpose
swore.
to piss you guys off.
I swore.
Okay, put the mouse down. Put the mouse down. Put it down.
Bad Kaz.
Okay, so there he is back there. There's the girls. He's moving in. He's got his hands in his pocket and he's rocking. Now his hands out. Why is he rocking back and forth like that?
Because he's freezing his nuts off.
She did not just say he's freezing his nuts off. That guy's wearing a tank top. Maybe he's just an anxious kid and he wants to rock. I don't know, Jen. That's what I'm waiting for. Does he have that nervous thing going on because he's going to do something bad?
My kid's watching the girls.
Oh, he sure is. Look at those poor girls. My God. How long was this before they actually... What time was this food truck's video? Does anyone know what time this was? Like 9
It was 11
p.m.,
minutes
10...
in.
No, I'm talking about the time that it was recording this live when it was happening. Like 9, 11, 10.
Oh, no. It was 2 hours or so before. It was around midnight.
Okay.
I got home at 1:45, apparently. Yeah. Midnight. We had to go to the range at 1 a.m. Yeah.
So basically the kids are all just hanging out down at the food truck, chilling across by the school. I mean, and what night did this happen?
The night they became unalive.
No. What night did the murders happen? What was the date?
The date was... closed it.
Now he's got his hands crossed. And there's the girls. My gosh, those poor babies. I can't even imagine what their mothers are going through right now. Yes, seashells. That's what I was trying to hint to Kaz, but she wasn't getting it. Now the arms are crossed. We got the Chris Watts move going.
Oh, I'm always in trouble.
I love you. I love you so much.
Sure.
Yep, I got family coming, guys, so I'll be back around Monday. And then hopefully next weekend I'll be moving into a place and getting out of a caveman style. Because I'm still in the RV at 18 degrees. Oh, shit. I wonder if they were in these clothes. I wonder if he just literally followed them home.
It happened on Monday.
That's what I thought it was Monday or Tuesday. I wonder who he's talking to. Who is the other heavier set one? Yes, Lilac, I live in the mountains in an RV. It's a long story and I'm not getting into it. But it's almost over, but it's been going on for about since April 5th. 7 months.
It's interesting. I'm reading an article while we're watching that in the New York Times, and it says, and I quote, this is the first paragraph, it says, the 4 students at the University of Idaho were found dead near the campus in what local officials described on Monday as a crime of passion.
A crime of passion. I wonder if they have talked to everyone here and they figured out who that kid was already. But yeah, he's definitely I don't know. He seems a little nervous to me, like definitely. Well, now he's laughing. Oh, that was funny. Gave him the high handshake. Right on, dude. She's taking a picture, she's doing a video. I would like to see that video that she was just taking right there. Are you seashells? Yeah, we're about 19 right now. I did a 360 out of my driveway on my pond at the end of my driveway yesterday.
You heard.
Okay. Is that the rest of that video?
Oh, has it finished? I'm doing something else. Yep, that's it.
All right, let's go look at this Reddit real quick. Let's go see what's going on with the Reddit. Why does it ask me to continue as condition X tactic? And I don't even know who that is. Like, for real.
Something you need to tell me?
Yeah, we're not going to log in with this. I don't know my password.
Oh, crikey,
All right, let's go without logging in. Okay. I'm not good at Reddit, but I will try to figure this out. So let's see. Oh, okay. I guess I logged in. What is going? I don't know who this person is. Like what I really honestly, guys, I've never heard this name in my life, and it keeps telling me to log in as that person. I think I've been hacked. Let's just continue as this person. I have no idea who it is. Oh my gosh. Please go away. Ridiculous. Please stop. Please. I might have to give Kaz this link. The young man's mother said, "Go away. They were stabbed. We got the call. I don't want people to make assumptions about our kids. It wasn't drugs, and it was definitely not some passion thing between these kids. Someone entered the house." So how do we get onto this feed thing? Do we join the community here? I don't do this, guys. All right, let me see something.
Oh, ouch. Pain's kicking in.
Okay. Girl, it's only an hour and 15. We got 15 more minutes.
I'm sorry, you told this old fart's body that.
Okay, so how do we get into this community? $44 people here. I'm horrible, guys, at this, I know. Is this the community? So, I don't know anything about Reddit, guys.
Go to the 2.9K comments. Click on the comments.
All right, let me go there. I can't go there.
Are you logged in?
Huh?
Alright, you should have this. Oh, you're already there.
Yeah,
You're
but I don't
already in
want to.
there.
I don't want to read the comments.
Well,
I
do
want to
us.
go to like articles and stuff. They don't have that on Twitter. I mean, on Reddit.
No, darling. No, sorry.
Oh. Let's go back to Twitter then. Yeah, I see but I thought they did have articles with this, with Reddit.
Well, I've never seen the articles. I've only found them going through the comments and clicking on the links.
Because see here, we can open up the CBS article from this one. All right, let me see if we can maybe search Reddit with this. Oh, here we go. So yeah, see, they do have articles. But we've read all these articles. Idaho police say no suspect, 4 university students deceased inside the home. So I guess that's it right now. Let's see what this one is. Oh, abortion again. Okay. Go back to Twitter real fast. Oh, here's something from the coroner. Okay, we'll wrap it up after this. I want to, let's do a little digging for a live on Monday. Maybe more will come out, but I'm curious to know who actually lived in that house.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find the street address because I've found Madison, but it's only got her parents' address. But in the article, it says where the house is situated is near the water tower that's got the university's embossed emblem on it. And I'm looking for the water tower that has in Google Maps to try and find the house. It's a big university.
I mean, guys, who does that? How do you go into a house with 6 people unless the other 2 were sleeping and maybe they didn't know or they left it alone? But then, do you think maybe they didn't find them? I mean, and then the 911 call?
Celebrate.
Who were the 2 left in the house? That's what I want to know.
I mean,
Okay,
you'd
this is
have
no
to
sound.
you'd have to be a pretty deep sleeper to sleep through 4 people
They
being.
Check
were the
email,
most
Kaz.
beautiful children that I've ever met in my life. Even my children went to school with these kids and
Mm.
they know them personally. So it's a hard thing for everyone to accept. I finally got my daughter to get out of bed and to come
Oh gosh.
and talk about why
Thanks,
she
Jen.
loved them. I do know that social media has posted these kids to be completely different than who they are.
Really?
And I don't think it's fair because
Maylin.
every single one of them are the most amazing kids I've ever met in my life. They've been in my home.
If your roof is over 7 years old, you may be able to get a new.
All right.
All right.
Leisha.
Thanks, Jen. I've got it.
All right. Go ahead, babe. So we're going to end it after this one. But wait a second. You got 6 people in the house. And in the 4 that are deceased, you got 3 girls. And one of those girls was one that, 3 girls and 2 girls and a couple, a boy and a girl.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was a crime of passion and you were jealous about the new boyfriend, why do you take out the other 2 girls and leave the other 2 people in the house alive? Or if it was a jealous lover of one of the 2 girls, why is it all 4 of these people? Hey, Gen X, like,
Exactly.
and leave 2.
Exactly.
Gen X says they were young and probably had earbuds on and didn't hear, which probably saved their lives. But were they not? Then maybe they weren't seeing that they were in there, or was it that the person that was doing this? They're saying that this was targeted.
Yeah.
Go ahead, pull up what you got, babe. 2 bedrooms were locked. But why do you report? But why is the bedroom locked? Why did they report the crime hours later? Something's wrong. Is this a trigger warning or should I be scared?
I haven't looked at it myself yet, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, Patty in pink, good point. She says no screaming. There's got to be something. I mean, you're getting stabbed.
I can't see chat. So. Is it up on your screen yet?
Yep. Oh, it's Fox too. Fox loves you so much.
Come on.
Oh, so
hang
Jen
on.
is saying that the 2 living people said they heard a loud noise and got scared and locked their door. So why didn't they call 911?
Yeah, hello.
Jesus criminy.
So these must be the 2 that survived on the ends here. All right, let's see what it says.
Murder of the 4 University of Idaho students. Officials now saying the attack at their off-campus house was targeted with a, quote, edged weapon, such as a knife. Police are not releasing any more details than that, but they say there is no concern for public safety, despite them having no suspects in custody. Fox Nation host Nancy Grace joins us now. Good morning to you, Nancy.
Good morning. I appreciate the authorities are saying no one is at risk. There's no risk to the community, but students are leaving in droves after a quadruple murder at an off-campus home,
Really?
6-bedroom,
No
3-bath.
risk?
And no one has been arrested yet, not even a person of interest named. Now, local police there in Moscow, Idaho, have brought in the state police, which is a good thing, not to suggest that they're in any way inept. It's just that the state police have many more resources to help. Interesting, they're saying a serrated edge was the weapon that leads us to believe it was a knife. Very interesting how 4 students can be overcome by one person with a knife, not a gun. There is speculation there's more than one defendant. Sounds unlikely to me. The male victim, Ethan, was found on the 2nd floor. No suggestion as to where the women were found. Was he killed first and then the others killed after? very curious as to whether they were asleep at the time.
Any chance there could be suicide? Maybe stab 3 of them and then stab themselves?
I find that very hard to believe. If you look at a photo taken just a few hours before this quadruple murder, which I might add, it's a painstaking process to process that scene. They're looking for fingerprints, fiber, blood of the perpetrator. I don't see a murder-suicide here. They were pictured a couple of hours before, happy and healthy. And I just found out a late-night Twitch video reveals 2 of them out getting snacks at a food truck just a couple of hours before all 4 murdered. All 4 from rural areas. 2 of them grew up together, lifelong friends, no animosities. But still, fear is hanging over the community because of no arrest.
I bet you're right. I bet it was while they were sleeping. Yeah, because it would be hard to do that to 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Casey Anthony, the specials revealing that she's blaming her dad. Your thoughts?
Wow. Okay.
All right, Kaz, you can stop that with Casey Anthony blaming her dad.
Yeah, I already
goodness, and she
have.
molested
Way
him.
ahead of you.
God.
Way
I am going to watch it, though. I am going to watch Casey Anthony when she finally talks. This is sad. We're going to have to see where it goes, and hopefully they're going to make an arrest soon. Anything else, Kaz?
No, darling, that's all for tonight.
Yeah, very sad. At least they got the suspect in the VA.
Yes.
Football.
Yeah. Yeah, Patty, a killer is on the loose.
Yeah, how can they say they must know something then if they're going to sit there and say it's safe for the community and all the other college kids aren't going to have someone come into their house and stab them while they're sleeping. What makes them say that it's safe? They have to know something because they think it was targeted.
I've been told to look at the pictures in this article. Hang on.
All right.
Do I really want to? Let me have a look.
Yeah, we just started looking.
Oh, okay. Do you want to look?
Well, you might. I mean, show them. Trigger. Is it a trigger warning?
Yeah, there is human blood. I'm about to show you.
All right, guys. Trigger warning. Pictures coming with showing blood. No bodies, right? I don't want to see bodies.
No bodies. No bodies.
Okay.
No bodies. Here we go.
What? Oh my gosh.
A photo showing blood dripping down the wall of the home where 4 University of Idaho students inset were stabbed to death. Any more? Oh,
My.
here we go. Hang on a minute. The suspect. Here we go. They actually say there is a suspect here. An individual was harmed. You know,
My gosh.
no individual was harmed in the incident. Campus. What's hang on? Is this the same article? Oh no, it's a different. Oh, it's about. The Moscow Police Department received a report that a group of students was walking between the steam plant parking lot and the student recreation center on Paradise Path and was threatened by a person with a knife, states the alert from September 12th.
Oh.
A concerned parent of the University of Idaho student shared the notification with Fox Digital. Oh, sorry, went too fast. No individual was harmed in the incident, but campus community members were advised to be cautious, the notification states. The suspect was described as a white male between the ages of 18 and 22, wearing all black clothes and a black baseball cap and riding a mountain bike. The Moscow Police Department declined to comment on the incident, whether the suspect had been apprehended or whether it could be connected to the November 13th quadruple homicides that have occurred about 1 mile away. I have no information at this stage, Captain Anthony Zonga told the Fox News. A spokesman for the university didn't immediately return a request for comment. And here is, this is really, now this is just shows you, sweetheart, that is an outside wall of the building. So that shows you how much blood loss whomever was killed in that position lost. It seeped through the floor to the outside wall.
My God.
That's horrendous. That is horrendous. I'm right. The blood from the murdered over the week has blood seeping from the first floor and dripping down an exterior wall. Holy my gosh. That is horrendous. And
Here's
to say
something
there is no imminent threat is wrong, because there is somebody that's gone out there and taken the lives of 4 innocent young adults for no apparent reason.
Yeah, but I mean, even if the people heard the screaming and they locked their door, why didn't they call 911?
And why leave it until after lunch, until around lunchtime? I mean, this happened around early hours of the morning. What, you wait until early hours, nearly lunchtime to ring 911?
What is that? I mean, that's something's weird. Oh, sorry, Kaz. I thought it would just keep it backstage. Okay, put yours back up. Wait, is that yours? Oh, look at this one. This is out. Look at what they said about the. I don't want to read this though. Let me make this bigger. Hang on.
Please. Autopsies performed. Would you clean the washroom attendant into the rental house at the campus showed that all 4 were stabbed to death. The killings have shaken Moscow. The last homicide was 5 years ago. The autopsies were done in Spokane County. They have now been
why
released
don't
with family.
I don't get why they
A
didn't call
large knife would have
that
had
part.
to be used.
A large knife would have been used in the stabbings, and she added that there was a fair amount of blood. The coroner said it is unknown who was attacked first, and said it is possible some wounds on the body were defensible. I'm thinking probably there's defensive wounds.
Well, that just, what Nancy Grace said, well, they weren't asleep then, were they? If you've got defensive wounds, you weren't asleep.
I mean, so it's the Latta County coroner. A large knife. That's horrible. I mean, do you guys think it was just one person? Students have been packing up and leaving Moscow as police fail to identify or apprehend our suspects in the killings of 4 university students. Yeah, they're leaving.
Oh, well, I certainly would. I wouldn't be hanging around until they've gotten somebody.
But listen to this. An incident. Oh, wait. No. Listen, look at this.
If you have an incident in September with somebody being, almost attacked with a knife, and then this happening in November, and they didn't find the person who did it in September.
But if the guy was doing a targeted attack and it was the same creeper, maybe he just decided he found somebody that he wanted to. I don't know. I think they're going to probably have to figure out soon who did this, and I'm sure they will. There's got to be this person on surveillance. But the bridge guy was on surveillance for 6 years. Okay, what's going on here? It's a beautiful school. Okay, we know this. Maybe Nancy Grace said it, unless maybe they were sleeping. I don't know. Richard Speck. I know the name. Kaz, who's Richard Speck?
You're asking.
Yeah, there has to be more out. I think that they are going to actually figure out who did this. I mean, if they're saying the community's safe, maybe they have their eyes on someone and they're just waiting for what they need to put the person in jail. I mean, arrest them.
Oh, Richard Speck was that mass murderer who he killed 8 student nurses, I think, from Chicago. Am I right?
Wait. This is a story that was the first one I saw. There was a nursing school, and this guy came in and tied up all of the nursing students, and one of them got underneath the bed, and she survived to tell her story. I will never forget that. Did you hear that story?
Yeah. He
one of them.
He slashed their throats, and he did a combination.
Find it.
It was back in '60s. I know. I watched an old case thing. It was back in the '60s. It was before we came to Australia.
I'm looking for it. 8 nurses in a Chicago dorm. One survives by hiding under a bed as her friends get held hostage. 50 years ago, just before 6 a.m. on July 14th, 1966.
I knew it was.
Let me see if I can find a video on this.
I knew it was before we came to Australia.
Oh, look at this. All right, we'll wrap it up after this. Wow, that was one of the first stories I ever remember, and I was so scared. I was petrified when I heard this story.
And was
come back.
The new face of crime in America. Richard Speck. He killed 8 student nurses on the far south side of Chicago. It was 50 years ago. There was one nurse, a 9th nurse, who managed to hide during the entire crime. She lived to speak about what happened. She's only done one television interview over the years. She talked to the I-Team 25 years ago this December.
July 1966, Corazon Amareo shouts from a balcony the blood-curdling cry heard across America. They are all dead. God, I'm the only one alive. And the 23-year-old Filipino exchange student was the only survivor of Richard Speck, the only survivor of a crime that altered our definition of crime. Amareo was one of 9 student nurses at the South Chicago Community Hospital, living in this townhouse on East 100th Street. All of them herded at gunpoint by the journeyman criminal into one bedroom and then systematically murdered. 25 years later, she is the picture of a mature woman that they all might have been. Now, Cora Atienza, married 23 years and living here in Northern Virginia. Her son is in business
I think
school.
the problem
Her
was he
daughter
didn't
studying
count
nursing.
how many nurses he had. Psycho.
No. Never. This is my first time to come out. Yeah.
Why? Why did you decide now?
Well, because I said he's dead already. He will not be able to get out. You know, he will not be able to come looking for me anymore.
Imagine.
When Speck knocked on her bedroom door here that terrible night a quarter century ago, Cora Amareo thought he wanted money, and now says even when she was hiding
My
under the bed,
gosh.
she didn't know her friends were being killed.
I was just praying, Our Father, Hail Mary, you know. After he was taking these girls one by one outside that big bedroom, that's why I realized that he was doing something to them. But I never think that he was killing them.
She had only been in the U.S. 3 months, but the terror of those 3 hours will haunt her forever.
But I was just so scared, you know. It's very, very scared.
Is it even tough for you to say the name Richard Speck even
Couldn't
now?
imagine.
After you've testified against him 25 years later?
Yeah, once in a while I can say Speck. That's it. I can't believe that they were dead and I'm not, and I'm still alive. God have some, you know, I think he spared me so that I can do more things, you know. Like
She's raised a family, gives to her church and community, is still an
like,
intensive care nurse in Washington. She survived Richard Speck and now outlives him, but says Speck has taken part of her to his grave.
Look at that
Yeah,
creeper.
after that night,
Oh my gosh.
I'm always scared, you know. I'm not that kind of person because I'm always a happy person. But then after that night, seems like he takes some of my, you know, like happiness.
Is Richard Speck in hell?
Well, I guess he is.
Sorry,
I hope
guys.
he is there.
In Woodbridge, Virginia, Chuck Gowdy, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Wow. That's the first, really, I was a kid and I remember I wasn't born in 66. I wasn't even born, but I remember my aunt went to nursing school and it was something with her. And then my grandma was talking about that or something. It was weird, but I remember it.
Yeah, definitely, Alicia. Evil incarnate. Yeah.
Hey, little Fiona. The little
Likewise,
crazy girl.
well, what a great way to finish off the life.
She just woke up.
Oh,
Hang on
well,
one second.
sometimes for you.
I want to see this one last video, guys. I think he's on an interview where he speaks before he died. Fiona, stop trying to drink my iced tea. Oh my gosh, this little crazy girl. Stop.
The entire city, resulting in one of the largest manhunts in the city of Chicago.
I might do a video
For
on
2
this.
days, the suspect, later identified as Richard Speck, eluded police by holding up in a seedy West Madison flophouse. Fearing that capture was imminent, Speck slashed his wrist and arm, allegedly attempting suicide. Police later discovered blood-stained papers.
Gen B, thank God you never met BTK.
Star Hotel. Speck was taken to Cook County Hospital, where an alert doctor noticed a tattoo emblazoned on his arm that read, "Born to Raise Hell," a tattoo which has been described earlier by the only surviving nurse, Corazon Amaral. The morning after the murders, Amaral was able to tell police what the world would soon know. When Chicagoans awoke that hot July morning, they received the horrible news that Richard Speck had killed 8
I bet
nurses
Gen
in his
B.
apartment, taking them one by one from the bedroom, tying them with bed sheets, either strangling or stabbing them all. Only one nurse survived, Corazon Amaral. She hid under a bed and survived the entire ordeal. Later, to crawl out on this ledge and scream to the
The little
neighborhood,
baby
"They're all
woke up.
dead. All of my
She's
friends
giving
are
me
dead.
kisses.
I'm the only one who's alive."
You better get off my headphones. You're going to go get some money.
And the description.
Oh, God, she gave me more kisses.
Aww.
The first detective on the scene.
Aw,
after
she gave me
murders were
kisses.
reported. Now retired, he still remembers the gruesome scene.
My ferret gave me kisses today.
What made it so bad for me is that I knew 3 of the girls personally. And you walk in and you see something like this, it was a pretty good shock.
And what did you feel this morning when you heard the news that he had died?
Well, I was just happy that he's dead. Too bad the man didn't suffer more than he took the easy way out. But I think it's going to be a lot better for the remaining members of the family. So they don't
Horrible.
have to suffer every year when that sucker came up for parole hearings.
The prosecutor, William Martin, called Speck a sociopath who killed without remorse.
Be able to come face to face with each victim and personally, either with a knife or his bare hands,
extinguish the lives of absolutely
See?
innocent women who did nothing to him.
A knife or bare hand. So obviously he used a knife.
who was 24 at the time, was
Look
found
at
guilty
him.
and sentenced to die in the electric chair.
He was
The Supreme Court overturned the death
24.
penalty.
They were hideous crimes. He murdered him in different ways. He strangled him. He knifed him. He did all kinds of things. And it's unbelievable. And for that,
You know what, Kaz? Let's do a live on this one night. Let's see what kind of records we can pull and like records.
Years in prison, a duration which for the family became an agonizing term as well.
And every time a parole hearing has come up, we've had just calls from people that we don't even know and asking, if they could help.
Crazy bastard.
People have been really wonderful trying to keep him behind bars. And I don't know who would really let him out, but there's always a chance. So.
So then this morning when you heard the news,
well, I knew that we weren't going to have to go through that anymore, and we can kind of, let it ride and not have it in our minds constantly brought up. And so it was a big relief. Something, of course, there's no remorse. And
Could you imagine how scared that woman had to have been to be under that bed and wondering if he was going to find her?
Oh, yeah.
Torturing type thing every time it came up. And I think he's had a pretty good life and a pretty good ending, really, for what he has done. And I understand that, he really didn't do very much, and he must have ate very well, because I understand that he has gained like a tremendous amount of weight. And so I think he was taken very good care of, which he really didn't deserve.
you think now this will allow you to get on with your life?
Definitely.
Speck appeared at his first parole hearing in 1976, but did not attend subsequent hearings. The surviving nurse, Corazon Amaral, returned to the Philippines. Robert Jordan, WGN News.
I would have returned to
Over the past 6
never
months,
came
we have
back.
been
All right, well, that is it, guys.
Yep.
That's all we got. See you guys on Monday. Kaz, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody that's been with us tonight. And please don't forget to hit the like or dislike, whichever you prefer. We prefer the likes before you leave, if you haven't already done so. And we'll see you next time. Love
Yes,
to all.
everyone. Thank you for coming in, guys, and stay safe, vigilant, and keep your babies safe, because, this world is scary.
Oh, so it's